What's up, guys? Game Nut here, and welcome back to some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. And boy, do I have quite the lineup update for you guys today. We are going to be bringing in a ton of new additions to this team, all of which are from the Team Hero sets, as you guys can probably tell by the title of this video. But you guys know that Man of the Month, it is a grind, man. Slowly but surely, we are working our way towards completing that. But without wasting any more time, we need to see who all these players are that we are bringing in to our team. So the first guy, as you're already seeing, we are bringing in a new big man up front. Defensive tackle number 1 is now going to be held by 87 overall Danny Shelton. Shout out to the Cleveland Browns, man. We got to give them some love too, because, you know, they're kind of winless right now. So, you know, shout out to the Browns. We got you. I'm still showing some love for you. But Danny Shelton, he's only got 58 speed, but it's because he's a defensive tackle. But 92 tackling, 90 block shed, 87 power move, and 91 pursuit. He definitely looks like he could be a solid defensive tackle number 1. So, moving forward, the next two positions, you know, they're not going to be all that exciting. You guys might not be too interested in this, but I'm bringing new players into my team, so I have to let you know who those players exactly are. So, two of these guys are going to be offensive linemen. The first one is, as you're seeing right now, Travis Swanson from the Detroit Lions, another 87 overall. By the way, all these guys are going to be 87 overall. Some of them might be boosted up a little bit. You guys will probably figure that out in just a couple of minutes, and we will see. But for Travis Swanson, a new center, 88 strength, 88 impact block. He has 86 run block and a pass block. So this guy is definitely going to be a big upgrade at the center position. So moving forward, the next offensive lineman upgrade that we are going to make is at the right tackle position for the Miami Dolphins. Their Team Hero set is going to give us an 87 overall Ja'Wuan James. And there are 3 reasons, you know, at least for me, at least for our team, why this card is going to be very beneficial for us. So the first one is obvious. I mean, it's an upgrade at the position, and he's got some pretty solid stats on the back of the card. As you guys are seeing, 88 strength, 86 run block, 90 pass block, and an 85 impact block. So this guy is definitely a very solid player. Now, the second reason is he has a milestone set, which means he can be sold, and he sells for like 100,000 coins for just a Team Hero set. So we will get back to that third reason of why that Ja'Wuan James is going to be, you know, really nice to have on our team in just a couple of minutes. But let's move forward and get through these last 3 upgrades that we're going to have. Yeah, there's going to be 3 more upgrades that we are making to our lineup. So this one is going to be, as you're seeing, at the tight end position. I know, man, Charles Clay has been such a monster for us, but he is now going to be bumped down to the number 2 spot behind CJ Fedorowicz. 83 speed, 83 strength, 87 run block for a tight end. That's crazy. 88 release, 88 catch in traffic. This guy's going to be a beast. And of course, like most of all these Team Hero sets that we complete, the reason I usually go towards all the Team Heroes that have milestone sets is because once I'm done with the card, I can then sell it. So really, I'm not losing out on any of my coins. But CJ Fedorowicz does have himself a milestone set, does give him an additional chemistry. Moving forward, 2 last positions to get. We are getting ourselves a new middle linebacker. Alec Ogletree is still going to be on our team. He's been a monster for us as well, but he is now middle linebacker number 2. Middle linebacker number 1, a new man in the middle of the field, is going to be Denzel Perryman from the San Diego Chargers. 87 overall, and man, does this guy's card look good. 83 speed, 86 awareness, 90 tackling, 88 block shed, and not to mention, you guys see it, 92 hit power. And of course, I'm kind of getting tired of repeating myself with this, but he does have a milestone set. Doing so gives him the tackle machine chemistry. So, one final player to get for our team, and this one is definitely the best out of all of these 6 positions that we have upgraded. Xavier Rhodes, 87 overall cornerback. He's not going to be 87 overall for very long. You guys will see what I'm talking about very soon, but Minnesota Vikings Team Hero set is now complete, giving us Xavier Rhodes. You can see the active chemistry he has on him right now is the lockdown defender. Once we complete his milestone set, I believe it gives him pick specialist, but as you look at the back of the stats on this guy's card, 91 speed and agility, 92 acceleration. This guy's definitely pretty quick, but he also has really good coverage skills too. 83 man, 86 zone, and not to mention 93 press, which is pretty impressive. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this updated lineup. Taking a look at the updated team, you guys are seeing on the offense, we have a new wide receiver at the number 2 spot. It is going to be 87 overall, Thanksgiving Herman Moore from Solo Challenges. He will be joining us for this episode. Up on the offensive line, we have Travis Swanson, our new center. That third reason I was talking about with Ja'Wuan James, he is an active chemistry with our fullback. So not only is Patrick DeMarco bumped up in overall, but Jawan James is now currently sitting at 88 overall. The defense is looking pretty good as well. In the middle of the field, we have a new man, Denzel Perryman, backed up by Alec Ogletree. Don't worry, he is still on our team. On the defensive line, we took out that gauntlet version of the Ndamukong Suh. We have 87 overall Danny Shelton being the big man on the defensive line. And look at Xavier Rhodes. The 87 overall team hero with all of his active chemistries is bumped up to an 89 overall.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
So my opponent's team is looking pretty deadly, man. He's got the new chemistry master, Antonio Brown. That's going to have our work cut out for us, or I should say at least for Xavier Rhodes. But he's also got Tony Dorsett. He's got John Elway. This guy has a very deadly and potent offense that we're going against right now. So the first carry of the game is going to be Tony Dorsett, which, yeah, you guys are seeing if he keeps getting 10 rushes per carry, it's going to be a long day for this defense. But the very next play, John Elway is going to step back. He's taking a shot deep.
Gotcha, bitch.
And would you look at who it is already, our second play on defense, and it is Denzel Perryman coming up with the big play, getting his first interception on our team as we are picking things up on the offense. Now, 23-yard reception here to Jordan Matthews for a very nice catch and a first down. 2nd and 9, the next play action. Simeon is going to roll out to the side of the field, find DeAndre Hopkins. He gets a block from his teammate, and that is going to be an easy walk-in touchdown for a very early 7-0 lead. Back out on defense. Let's see what my opponent is going to do. Back to Tony Dorsett. He tried to run it with Dorsett yet again. This time our defense comes up with the forced fumble, and in just one play on offense, we throw an interception. Man, I'm not going to lie. I completely tried forcing that to our new tight end to see if I could get him a touchdown. So that was pretty unfortunate, but
Gotcha, bitch.
give me that ball back. Getting the user pick with Alec Ogletree. I mean, I was so mad I threw an interception. I came right back out and just got myself a very nice user pick. And in just one play this time, we're going to keep things safe, keep the ball on the ground.
Do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there. Did you see how his toes got down? Tip tap, tip tap.
Gotcha, bitch.
And for the third time here, this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the field. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
Jumping straight into our second matchup of the day now, we've got a nice divisional game. The Minnesota Vikings against the Green Bay Packers. A nice divisional matchup. So my opponent's starting things out on offense. Dallas Clark gets his first reception, and Eric Weddle lets his presence known. He comes up with a forced fumble. Unfortunately for us, that ball does roll out of bounds, so my opponent does retain possession. But next play, 1st and 10. Man, I just love when we bring in new players and we get to see them instantly make an impact and come up with big plays on defense and on offense as well. Danny Shelton coming up with a sack. That is going to be a 9-yard loss. So a little bit later on in this drive, it is now going to be a 2nd and 10 for my opponent.
Gotcha, bitch.
And he throws it straight into the hands of Alec Ogletree. Man, that looked like that pass was intended for me. Like, it was directly straight to me, man. And one thing I'm going to have to get used to is both Denzel Perryman and Alec Ogletree are number 52. So I never know which one it is until once the stat line comes up on the screen. So that was Ogletree with the pick. And in just one play, we have CJ Fedorowicz coming up with his very first career touchdown on our team. He was left completely wide open. So back out on offense. My opponent goes to the same Herman Moore card that we have for a nice reception. He picks up 8 yards and he gets hit by Cam Chancellor. So he decides to go no huddle. Doesn't really look like he changes his play up, and he's going to go right back to Herman Moore. You do not ever run the same play 2 times back-to-back towards Cam Chancellor. You are just asking to cough up the football. And yet again, one play on offense, Herman Moore is left wide open. He burns his defender, and we have another easy touchdown. So we're up 14-0. You guys can see the clock. It's 27 seconds left in the second quarter. We're jumping a bit forward when I just made one of the absolute worst reads of my life. That is 2 times now where I just try and force the ball to CJ Fedorowicz because I want to see him make plays, and we give up a pick 6. Not until Sam Shields comes through that line and blocks the extra point. And look at Cam, man. He is making another play. We return it for 2 points, and out of nowhere, the score is now 16-6. And look, I was still so pissed at myself for throwing that pick 6. We have 7 seconds left. I'm not done yet. DeAndre, why you gotta do him like that? I mean, you might as well just put him in a grave after that play. Honestly, that was pretty much it for my opponent. He just took an insanely long time on his offensive drive. Finally got a touchdown out of it, but with just over a minute left in this game, James White is going to finish things off by adding another touchdown on the board. No chance for my opponent to come back in this one, and we are walking out of here yet again with another victory. That is going to do it for this episode, you guys. This was definitely a pretty good one. I had a lot of fun with it, but thank you guys all so much for watching and supporting. As always, you guys are the absolute best. Next time, we are going to bring in all new wide receivers to our team. We are going to have a very deadly offense. You guys are going to see who we're bringing in, and you probably could, put together one player who's going to be on our team for sure. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.